Let's start at the back, because Mazda usually hides some of its best design tricks here. The rear of the 2027 Mazda CX-20 is expected to feel wider and more planted than the outgoing CX-3, with slimmer LED taillights that stretch further into the tailgate. Think of a miniaturized CX-30 or even hints of the CX-60, rather than the older, more rounded CX-3 look. The rear bumper is likely to be cleaner and more sculpted, focusing on a premium appearance instead of fake vents or overdone plastic. Compared to something like the Toyota Yaris Cross, which goes for a more rugged outdoorsy style, the CX-20's rear should feel more urban and upscale, perfect for city drivers who still want a bit of attitude. Expect a practical tailgate opening, improved cargo space, and a lower loading lip, which is something CX-3 owners have wanted for years. Moving along to the left side, this is where the CX-20's proportions really matter. Mazda has mastered the art of making small cars look expensive, and the CX-20 should continue that trend. The side profile is expected to be longer and slightly taller than the CX-3, giving it a more confident stance without making it bulky. The character lines will likely be subtle, flowing naturally from the front fender to the rear, rather than sharp and aggressive. Compared to rivals like the Hyundai Venue, which has a more boxy, upright look, the CX-20 should feel smoother and more aerodynamic. Alloy wheel designs are expected to range from practical smaller sizes on base trims to sportier, more intricate designs on higher trims, helping the CX-20 appeal to both budget buyers and style-focused drivers. Black cladding around the wheel arches will still be there, but probably toned down to keep that premium Mazda vibe. Now shifting around to the right side, the design language stays consistent, but this is where you start noticing how well-balanced the CX-20 could be. Mazda doesn't usually do asymmetry or gimmicks, and that's a good thing. The door handles, window line, and mirrors are expected to feel solid and well-integrated, not cheap or overly flashy. Compared to Chinese competitors like the Chery Tiggo 4, which often pack in bold styling to grab attention, the CX-20's approach is more timeless. This is the kind of design that won't feel outdated after 3 or 4 years. It's also worth mentioning that building the CX-20 in Thailand should help Mazda keep panel gaps tight and quality consistent, which has been a concern for some competitors in this price range. Now let's step inside, because this is where the biggest leap over the CX-3 is expected. The interior of the 2027 Mazda CX-20 should feel like a proper step into Mazda's modern era. Expect a cleaner dashboard layout, better materials, and a more driver-focused cockpit. Soft touch surfaces, subtle metallic accents, and a horizontal dash design should make the cabin feel wider and more premium than most rivals. Compared to the Toyota Yaris Cross, which is functional but a bit conservative inside, the CX-20 should feel more refined and enjoyable to sit in every day. The infotainment screen is expected to be larger and positioned higher, with Mazda's latest software offering improved responsiveness and smartphone integration. Physical buttons for climate control should remain, which is great news for drivers who hate digging through menus. Space is another area where the CX-20 aims to improve. Rear seat legroom and headroom should be noticeably better than the CX-3, making it more comfortable for adults on short to medium trips. The seats themselves are expected to offer better cushioning and support, especially on longer drives. Storage options like door bins, cup holders, and a usable center console should all be improved, making the CX-20 more practical as a daily driver. When you compare this to something like the Hyundai Venue, which prioritizes upright space but feels a bit basic inside, the CX-20 looks set to strike a better balance between comfort, style, and usability. Now let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where things get really interesting. While Mazda hasn't officially confirmed full technical details yet, strong indicators suggest the 2027 Mazda CX-20 will feature Mazda's next-generation Skyactiv-Z hybrid technology. This system is designed to deliver excellent fuel efficiency, lean burn performance, and very low emissions, all while keeping driving feel engaging. Unlike some hybrids that feel numb or overly focused on efficiency, Mazda typically tunes its systems to maintain a natural driving experience. Compared to the Toyota Yaris Cross hybrid, which is extremely efficient but not exactly fun to drive, the CX-20 could offer a more balanced personality. Expect smooth power delivery, quiet operation in city driving, and enough punch for highway merging without feeling strained. There's also ongoing speculation about platform sharing. Some reports suggest the CX-20 could share elements with the Toyota Yaris Cross platform, which wouldn't be surprising given Mazda and Toyota's existing partnerships in several markets. However, many experts believe Mazda will heavily modify or evolve the existing CX-3 architecture to meet modern safety and emissions standards. Either way, expect updated driver assistance systems, improved chassis rigidity, and better ride comfort. This should help the CX-20 feel more stable and refined than the outgoing CX-3, especially on rough roads or longer journeys. Now let's get into pricing, because this could make or break the CX-20's success. Mazda is clearly aiming to keep the CX-20 affordable, especially since it sits at the entry point of its SUV lineup. Manufacturing in Thailand plays a big role here, allowing Mazda to offer competitive pricing while maintaining quality. Expect the CX-20 to be priced closely to rivals like the Toyota Yaris Cross and Hyundai Venue, but with a value proposition that leans more toward premium feel rather than just low cost. In markets where the CX-3 has performed strongly, such as Australia, the CX-20 is expected to continue that success by offering modern tech and hybrid efficiency without a huge price jump. Considering the CX-3 remained a bestseller even after nearly 11 years, there's clearly strong demand for a modern successor. It's also important to understand where the CX-20 fits into Mazda's bigger strategy. Mazda has been balancing affordability with its growing premium ambitions. Smaller models like the Mazda 2, CX-3, and now CX-20 focus on efficiency, value, and everyday usability, while larger models like the CX-60 push the brand up market. At the same time, Mazda is investing heavily in electrification, with projects like the Mazda 6e sedan and EZ60 crossover. Even with these priorities, Mazda's leadership has confirmed that smaller models still matter, and the CX-20 represents a smart way to stay competitive in one of the world's fastest-growing segments. So what's the final verdict on the 2027 Mazda CX-20? This isn't just a replacement for the CX-3. It's a complete rethink of what a small Mazda SUV should be. It promises a more mature design, a significantly improved interior, modern hybrid technology, and a price point that still makes sense for everyday buyers. Against rivals like the Toyota Yaris Cross, Hyundai Venue, Haval Jolion, and Chery Tiggo 4, the CX-20's biggest strengths will likely be its balance of style, driving feel, and efficiency. If Mazda delivers on these expectations, the CX-20 could easily become one of the most appealing small crossovers on the market. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more honest, easy-to-understand car content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow DriveZone Meter for all the latest updates, reviews, and future car breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.